Typhoon Karding, also known as Noru internationally, has rapidly intensified over the last few hours east of the Philippines and drifted towards the west-southwest. This means that areas further towards the south, including the NCR, you need to be getting ready for the possibility of typhoon conditions here as this kicks on by, especially along your eastern seaboards. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. Let's talk about this storm, which has gone up to sustained winds at 130 kilometers per hour just the course of a few hours. In fact, this microwave imagery really tells the story. This is over 24 hours. Look how at the center of circulation, as we look down through those upper level clouds, this starts to tighten up in that inner eye wall. You get those bannings starting to push in there as well. The Philippine Sea effect, it's a real thing, guys. Sea surface temperatures are warm out here. You have very good upper level conditions that will allow for tropical development. And you can just see here, this is Dvorak analysis giving us an idea of the intensity of this storm as it went from kind of a tropical storm in just a course of a few hours, exploding right up in that overall intensity. So let's break down this storm system. Key thing right now, if you are in Manila, anywhere south of basically Pangasinan, Manila, parts of central Luzon, be ready for this to continue to kick on in. Look at that as it moves towards the west, that just forming up with that clear eye wall and that inflow even coming in from the west. Now, for parts of the Cagayan Valley, still want to watch this too, especially the Magat Dam. They are currently releasing water at this time, so expect the Cagayan River to start to rise up a bit, hopefully get that water down enough or it shouldn't be causing too much of a problem. Right now, Signal Force 3 is in place for southern Aurora, parts of central Luzon, Rizal, over towards the NCR, is that Signal Force 2 back towards Isabela, you're in 1. Don't forget as well, the Signal Force warnings just changed up here, just back in March or February, I believe. So the wind changes is a little bit different from what it was before to what it is now. So remember that, especially Signal Force 3, it's going to be issued a little bit sooner than would have been just a year ago. All right, so here's our storm kicking across central Luzon. The good news is it's going to be in and out by the time we go ahead into Monday morning back towards the west. But Sunday, throughout the entire day here, it is going to be messy. Maybe you want to go out to church, you're in Manila, or you're out there, especially places like Angeles, Subic Bay. I know you want to. I would refrain from heading out today. Stay inside, stay hunkered, get out to one of those shelters if you can. Plus, you're thinking, this is different. The track has changed. What the? Unfortunately, we don't have recon. We don't have hurricane hunters that go out here, give us real-time information aside the storm. So a lot of times the models struggle to handle systems in the Philippine Sea, especially when they got rapid intensification. A high-pressure area towards the north bumped this down. So there's our track from just 48 hours ago up to 24 hours ago, and now edging just north of the NCR. So yes, the forecast track has changed, guys. This is not anything that should come up too surprising to you, but it is edged pretty farther towards the south, and that's why we are seeing these conditions closer towards the Manila. Even this guidance that I love here, the ECMWF typically handles this. I don't think it's handling it as well. I think it could even be further towards the south. So got scattered showers on the back side of this as we go ahead through Monday, but you see the heaviest of the rainfall from Pangasinan over towards Aurora. The Sierra Madre Mountains are going to keep the Cagayan Valley safe for the most part, but you still could be some scattered showers there. And I wouldn't be surprised if more rain actually comes in on the back side of this as it edges off towards the west into the Manila area. Big thing for Manila, and let's go back to this graphic really quick here, is that the fact that as it moves towards the west, so let's say we come this coming off of Subic, this is by overnight Sunday night into Monday morning. Look where the winds are coming from. Up the bay, so up past Corregidor, into the bay, Cavite City, along your beaches. I think we're going to be seeing a bit of a storm surge. So Rojas Boulevard, probably going to get flooded, always flooded. Remember they made the beach out there, storm like a couple weeks later, just absolutely destroyed it. Yeah, you could be looking at that overnight here Sunday night into Monday morning. So my biggest worry with this rapidly intensified, right? And that track shifted towards the south. So there's going to be a lot of people in these major metro areas that are going to be looking at this going, oh, all right, that's it quickly intensified. Hopefully people are not caught off guard, especially with the impacts in the NCR. Likely expect that landfall, likely in southern Aurora as we go ahead into Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon more so. Check in with Gus for the latest, just because of the fact that the track keeps on changing. It's wild. It is wild, guys. Stay safe out there, as always. I'm trying to, this is my third video today. Of course, I'm tracking Fiona and Ian in the Atlantic, so keeping up on top of that. But a lot of you guys always been asking questions. You follow really good support here on this channel, so can't thank you guys enough. I'm a little surprised by the track edging a little bit further towards the south, too. I had a gut feeling this was going to rapidly intensify. It happens time and time again. My last few updates, I've been saying it's going to happen. Of course, I relay the official information. I'm never going to step away from that, but it did. It happened again. Problem is the track turned towards south, towards a metro area instead of slamming into the Sierra Madre Mountains. And we're going to be looking at bigger impacts out here in the NCR. So, of course, stay safe.